And we're here with Noah Hanifin from Team USA. Noah, the Four Nations here coming up just around the corner. When you found out you made this team, what was your first reaction?
Yeah, I was really excited. I got a call from Bill Guerin just before Thanksgiving, and it's a great opportunity to just be able to represent your country. And there's so many players deserving of going, and just pure excitement.
When you came into the season, was that on your radar, or was it a goal for you? I know it's probably Golden Knights, obviously first, but was that somewhere in the back of your mind?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it's always good just to have goals like that, and just to be able to represent your country doesn't come around too often. And I knew there was a potential I could maybe make the team, but I didn't know. So it was good to get that call from Bill, and I know a lot of the guys on the team. I played with them in the past, so just very excited.
So you've been down this road before in terms of U17s, U18s, World Juniors, 3 World Championships, I believe. So you've played for your country in the past. What's it like?
It's awesome. It's cool too when you have a bunch of guys from different teams that are playing for a common goal and playing for something bigger than yourself. And it's been a long time since you've had a true best on best. And I think it's the fans are excited about it, and I think for all the players, it's just cool to come together for a few weeks and guys you play with in the past and had good experiences with, just to get out there and compete.
Is it going to be strange? Golden Knights have 7 players going to this, right? Second most in the league. To be playing against your own teammates in the middle of the season at this tournament. Like, you could be playing against your defense partner, Alex Pietrangelo, very conceivable.
Yeah, it's definitely weird and something I'd never done before. So I think it'll be a little different, but I think it's like anything, you kind of get into that mindset and you just compete and get into the flow of the game. But it'll be a little different for sure. And I think everyone's looking for some bragging rights.
Has it already has the chirping already started between, the 7 guys that are going?
No, not too much. No. All that's really been chirping's been Bruce. He's been chirping quite a bit. He's been chirping me and Jack, but the guys haven't really started too much. But I think it'll probably ramp up here in the next few weeks.
What has Bruce had to say? What's his 2 cents he's thrown at you?
Oh no, he just Canada and U.S. I think we have that rivalry and we want to beat each other pretty bad. So he's just always giving it to us. But and I'm sure it's the same way for Finland, Sweden. That they have that rivalry too. So it's be a lot of fun.
You mentioned it's been a while since Best on Best, and the World Cup in 2016, you were 18, I believe, at the time. They put together that Team North America, the kids 23 and under. Jack Eichel was on that team. Remember watching that, and what was that like as a younger guy to watch a tournament of that nature? That was early, though, right? That was in September.
Yeah, that was before the season, but it was awesome. I mean, you did a seat in the crowd, being in Toronto, and it was buzzing in there, and you could tell the players that as it progressed, it started meaning more and more. The guys wanted to win really bad, so it's always a cool experience when you have that level of competition on the ice together, and everybody kind of buys into a role and tries to get the job done. So I'm just really excited to be a part of it, and like I said, just to get out and play with some of my old teammates and guys I've had good history with. Looking forward to it.
You guys already talked about it, your old buddies, that former teams, and now you're going to be back together again.
Yeah, no, a bunch of guys from the U.S. team have kind of connected and reached out, so everyone seems really excited about it. I played with Matt Tkachuk for a long time in Calgary. We grew up together, so I've known him for quite a long time. We're real excited to play together, and Brady, so it should be fun.
I would imagine it's a lot more fun to be on the same team as the Tkachuks as opposed to playing against them.
Yeah, no, for sure. It'll be good. They're funny guys too, but I think, obviously they saw their dad play, in the World Cup of Hockey, Olympics, things like that. So I think it's, I know from talking to them, they're really excited about the opportunity to play for the country. How much did you hear about that? So that World Cup of Hockey in '96, which the U.S. won, you weren't born yet. You were on the way, but you weren't born just yet. You were percolating. What did you hear about that as a kid? Because there were a lot of Massachusetts connections to that team. Yeah, I mean, I just remember that was, you could tell that the rivalry was real and it was pretty physical, gritty hockey with the U.S. and Canada. I've seen highlights of the games, and you can tell it meant a lot to both teams to win. So hopefully that level of competition comes back. The 1980 team, especially for Americans and those that pay attention to USA Hockey, that's kind of the pinnacle for a lot of people. And obviously it was long before your time. But over the years, how much have you clicked into that? The movie Miracle, have you met
some of those guys from the 80 team. A lot of them are still around, and a lot in New England.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've met a few of the guys. Ruzzaroni, I train over at BU in the summer, and he's always there, and just a great guy. And you just take that game, for example, that really kick-started USA Hockey, and just got the momentum going for all the youth and the players, and just meeting someone like that and seeing him all the time, it's pretty cool. And like I said, just to be able to wear the sweater and play in moments like that, it's something you really dream about as a kid. You obviously want to play in the NHL, you want to win the Stanley Cup, but anytime you get to throw on the USA sweater, it's definitely something bigger.
What's it been like when you've had your, like Ruzioni scores the goal to beat the Russians? What's it, you sit and chat with him. What's that like for somebody?
It's just cool hearing some of his old stories. You've seen the movie Miracle and some of the documentaries, but just to hear from somebody that was actually living through it, and it's cool. He has a lot of great stories about Herb Brooks and just the guys, and just kind of what it meant to the whole country after they won that game, and what a surprise it was. So great guys. It's cool to have them around the summer.
Last one for you. So you mentioned the Golden Knights have 7 players among these 4 nations. Is there any wagers here? Anything on the line besides?
Not national pride, not currently, but I'm sure some stuff may get going here in the next few weeks. But I think most importantly, it's just, like I said, I think it's just the bragging rights. The U.S. wants to beat Canada and vice versa. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure people watching will be in store for some good hockey.
And 2 great hockey cities, right? Boston and Montreal.
Yeah, it'll be cool, especially for me and Jack both being from Boston, just to be home and have a lot of family and friends in town. It should be a lot of fun.
No, well, thanks for this. Yeah, and good luck.
Thank you.